Ooh. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are happy, healthy, doing well, staying safe, and out of trouble as it should be. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. Okay? Okay. And I really hope you guys understand what the hell I'm saying, because, bro, ain't nobody with that shit. Now, I used Splice and my FL Studio doll to make this. So let's do it. And before I do start the reading, I do want to let everybody in on a new update, I believe. I'm not sure on what, but I feel like I have to. Let's see. Dear Heavenly Father who art in heaven, please protect me as I deliver this message. Please protect anybody who is watching this video as well as their surroundings and protect everybody. I mean, everybody that they come into contact to. Shit be crazy out here. In your name I pray, amen. So, after Jesus said all these things, he left Galilee. This is Matthew 19. After Jesus said all these things, he left Galilee and went into the area of Judea on the other side of the Jordan River. Large crowds followed him, and he healed them there. Some Pharisees came to Jesus and tried to trick him. They asked, "Is it right for a man to divorce his wife for any reason he chooses?" Okay, that is the little update. Is it right for a man to divorce his wife for any reason he chooses? Jesus answered, "Surely you have read in the scriptures, when God made the world, he made them male and female. And God said, so a man will leave his father and mother to be united with his wife, and the two will become one body. So there are not two, but one. God has joined the two together, so no one should separate them." Oh. The Pharisees asked, "Why then did Moses give a command for a man to divorce his wife by giving her divorce papers?" Jesus answered, "Moses allowed you to divorce your wives because you refused to accept God's teaching. But divorce was not allowed in the beginning. I will I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife and marries another woman is guilty of adultery. The only reason for a man to divorce his wife is if his wife has sexual relations with another man." Hmm. What does that? What? Huh? Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh. Okay. The followers said to him, "If that is the only reason a man can divorce his wife, is it better not to marry?" Jesus answered, "Not everyone can accept this teaching, but God has made some able to accept it. There are different reasons why some men cannot marry. Some men were born without the ability to become fathers. Others were made that way later in life by other people. And some men have given up marriage because of the kingdom of heaven. But the person who can marry should accept his teaching about marriage." Then people brought their little children to Jesus so he could put his hands on them and pray for them. His followers told them to stop, but Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me. Don't stop them, because the kingdom of heaven belongs to people who are like these children." After Jesus put his hands on the children, he left them. A man came to Jesus and asked, "Teacher, what good thing must I do to have life forever?" Jesus answered, Why do you ask me about what is good? Only God is good. But if you want to have life forever, obey the commands. The man asked, which commands? Jesus answered, you must not murder anyone. You must not be guilty of adultery. You must not steal. You must not tell lies about your neighbor. Honor your father and mother, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. The young man said, I have obeyed all these things. What else do I need to do? Jesus answered, if you want to be perfect, then go and sell all your possessions and give the money to the poor. If you do this, you will have treasure in heaven. Then come and follow me. But when the young man heard this, he left sorrowfully because he was rich. Then Jesus said to his followers, I tell you the truth, it will be hard for a rich person to enter the kingdom of heaven. Yes, I tell you that it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God. When Jesus' followers heard of this, they were very surprised and asked, then who can be saved? Jesus looked at them and said, for people this is impossible, but for God all things are possible. Peter said to Jesus, look, we have left everything and followed you. So what will we have? Jesus said to them, I tell you the truth. When the age to come has arrived, the Son of Man will sit on his great throne. All of you who follow me will also sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And all those who have left houses, brothers, sisters, father, mother, children, or farms to follow me will get much more than they left, and they will have life forever. Many who are first now will be last in the future, and many who are last now will be first in the future. The kingdom of heaven is like a person who owns some land. One morning he went out very early to hire some people to work in his vineyard. The man agreed to pay the workers 1 coin for working that day. Then he sent them into the vineyard to work. About 9 o'clock, the man went to the marketplace and saw some other people standing there doing nothing. So he said to them, if you go and work in my vineyard, I will pay you what your work is worth. So they went to work in the vineyard. The man went out again about 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock and did the same thing. About 5 o'clock, the man went to the marketplace again and saw others standing there. He asked them, why did you stand here all day doing nothing? They answered, no one gave us a job. The man said to them, then you can go and work in my vineyard. At the end of the day, the owner of the vineyard said to the boss of all the workers, call the workers and pay them. Start with the last people I hired and end with those I hired first. When the workers who were hired at 5 o'clock came to get their pay, each received 1 coin. When the workers who were hired first came to get their pay, they thought they would be paid more than the others, but each one of them also received 1 coin. When they got their coin, they complained to the man who owned the land. They said, those people were hired last and worked only 1 hour, but you paid them the same as you paid us, who worked hard all day in the hot sun. But the man who owned the vineyard said to the one of those workers, friend, I am being fair to you. You agreed to work for 1 coin, so take your pay and go. I want to give the man who was hired last the same pay that I gave you. I can do what I want with my own money. Are you jealous because I am good to those people? So those who are last now will someday be first, and those who are first now will someday be last. While Jesus was going to Jerusalem, he took his 12 followers aside privately and said to them, look, we are going to Jerusalem. The Son of Man will be turned over to the leading priests and the teachers of the law, and they will say that he must die. They will give the Son of Man to the non-Jewish people to laugh at him and beat him with whips and crucify him. But on the third day he will be raised to life again. Then the wife of Zebedee came to Jesus after her sons. She bowed before him and asked him to do something for her. Jesus asked, what do you want? She said, promise that one of my sons will sit at your right side and the other will sit at your left side in your kingdom. But Jesus said, you don't understand what you're asking. Can you drink the cup that I am about to drink? The The sons answered, Yes, we can. Jesus said to them, You will drink from my cup, but I cannot choose who will sit at my right or at my left. Those places belong to those for whom my Father has prepared. Ooh, 10:10 on the phone. When the other 10 followers heard this, they were angry with the two brothers. Jesus called all the followers together and said, You know that the rulers of the non Jewish people love to show their power over the people, and their important leaders love to use all their authority. But it should not be that way among you. Whoever wants to become great among you must serve the rest of you like a servant. Whoever wants to become first among you must serve the rest of you like a slave. In the same way, the Son of Man did not come to be served, he came to serve others, to give his life as a ransom for many people. When Jesus and his followers were leaving Jericho, a great many people followed him. Two blind men sitting by the road heard that Jesus was going by, so they shouted, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us. The people warned the blind men to be quiet, but they shouted even more, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us. Jesus stopped and said to the blind men, What do you want me to do for you? They answered, Lord, we want to see. Jesus felt sorry for the blind men and touched their eyes, and at once they could see. Then they followed Jesus. Okay. One thing is having common sense about marriage. Another thing is having common sense about children. And another thing about what it is to have an understanding of what it is to be prepared for shit like this in the real world. It's not due to the fact that, look, religion can tell you so much, but what is it about it that is willing to help you if religion revolves around just the same belief? As opposed to Catholicism to Christianity. Christianity became a religion because these people wanted to follow Jesus. They didn't understand Jesus. So they worshiped him as a god instead of actually accepting him for who he truly is. Religion to reversal. He is not only a human, but he's also the Spirit of the Lord. To have the Spirit and to be the Spirit is to embody it, you know? And if you can't embody your own spirit, then that means you're in despair. If you're in despair, then why is it that you're trying to embody someone else's spirit instead of your own? You know? Let's see, what's going on? What's going on? Dear Heavenly Father, please protect me as I deliver this message. Help my viewers and my followers get an understanding of what message it is that you are trying to give to them. Please help them understand your understandings and help them open up their eyes as well as you open up mine. In your name I pray, amen. We were placed here by the universal brotherhood and mercy with powers fitted to circumscribe this dark satanic death. Y'all hear me? Because we must create a system or be enslaved by another man's. We will not reason and compare. Our business is to create. Okay? So you want a good life or you want a bad life? That is entirely up to you. Because if you don't see yourself as a graphic muse, what makes you think anyone is going to forgive you if you can't even forgive yourself? What good are you doing? 1441. There's so many things behind the scenes that you don't even know what is really going on until that fucking slither of doubt ends up coming towards you and it's like, nah, you ain't worthy of shit. Well, obviously you're not worthy of shit because you're not fucking defeating. You're pretty much defeating the purpose of your own power. Hello? You can't just be like, oh, I'm going straight to heaven because I did this and that's it. Nah, the fuck? You gotta keep doing that shit. You're a servant. You gotta be a motherfucking servant. If you can't serve yourself a plate of good food, you're not serving yourself anything good. You know what you're serving yourself? A fucking microwave frozen dinner type shit. You lazy sack of shit. And people actually survive like that. I don't know how the fuck. I mean, yeah, I understand like money is tight and shit, but like what the fuck you spending it on? Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Cause like this full moon energy, somebody really out here saying, bruh, he's really out here saying, bruh, look what the fuck I created. The angels are pleasing. They're pleased by his creation. He's saying, please help me. And he's saying, look, I'm not bitching, oh Lord. He's got forgiveness. You see this? Forgiveness. He doesn't get to choose who's in his right or who's on his left. Only people who have the understanding to be by his side will be at his side. Does it make sense or not? Because honestly, I'm like, bruh, I'm hella fucking cussing y'all out. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? So, as this graphic muse, what is it about this muse? Yeah, I have a panic. No one anywhere. Wait, there's no one anywhere waiting for you. Yeah. Speaking of cups, King of Cups right here, clarifying the forgiveness. What did that woman say to Jesus? I gotta look for it. Is it Matthew? Matthew 19. Matthew 19. Matthew 19. He said, what did he say? Oh, right here. Alright. Then the wife of Zebedee came to Jesus with her son. She bowed before him and asked him to do something for her. Jesus asked, what do you want? She said, promise that one of my sons will sit at your right side and the other will sit at your left side in your kingdom. Jesus said, you don't understand what you're asking. Can you drink the cup that I am about to drink? Okay. Can you drink the cup that I am about to drink? If it's handed to him by the angels, you know, are you going to actually take a sip of the water that I'm going to give you? And she says, yes, we can. The sons answered, yes, we can. Oh, the kids answered, yes, they can. And he tells them, you will drink from my cup, but I cannot choose who will sit on my right or my left. Those places belong to those for whom my Father has prepared them. The other 10 followers got pissed after telling the two sons, like, yeah, you can. Like, you'll drink from it, but it won't mean nothing to you because it's not prepared for you yet. You see how he's sitting here all comfortable and shit because he's righteous of that cup. He is Big Daddy. This man is Big Daddy of forgiveness. Okay. Now, with this creativity, Nine of Wands, like I fucking said, why are you gonna be bitching knowing damn well that people are bitching at you for not doing whatever it is that you had to do right? And like how he said in that fucking story when he describes the um, the people that work. All I see is Judas kills himself. Like, all right, when the workers, at the end of the day, the owner of the vineyard said to the boss of all the workers, call the workers and pay them. Start with the last people I hired and end with those I hired first. When the workers who were hired at 5 o'clock came to get their pay, each received one coin. When the workers who were hired first came to get their pay, they thought they would be paid more than the others. But each one of them also received one coin. When they got their coin, they complained to the man who owned the land. They said, those people were hired last and worked only 1 hour. But you paid them the same as you paid us, who worked hard all day in the hot sun. Okay? That's this shit right here. Okay? Nine of Wands. We've been working all day in the hot sun. Okay? Thinking that we're going to get paid more. And you know what the fucking owner said? But the man who owned the vineyard said to one of those workers, friend, I am being fair to you. You agreed to work for one coin, so take your pay and go. You know what that says? I must create a system or be enslaved by another man's. I will not reason and compare. My business is to create, okay? Look at him. This is the owner of the land telling him, Brett, who the fuck are you? Who in the fuck are you to come over here to tell me shit, knowing damn well that you are going to get what you agreed upon? So don't bring that fucking bullshit to me, knowing damn well what you agreed upon is going to be given to you. You were looking for work, you got work. You wanted a coin, you got your coin now. Get the fuck out. Yeah, see, Two of Swords. They were blind. They kept themselves blinded. These fucking idiots were being greedy. They went in the sun thinking damn well, oh, I'm not gonna get pay worthy of this shit. All right, you know what? Fuck you guys. Yeah, see the lovers. They got no love. That was their own choices. Now they're walking away in grief. Now with the moon right here, it's that you were presented with something new, and then now you're feeling this nastiness surrounding you. What is it? Yeah, see, Five of Cups. Like I said, you think you're gonna come and bring that bullshit to me after you agreed upon our deal? You're gonna get that one coin and you're gonna get the fuck out. I can care less what you gotta say, whether you worked in the sun or not. You got your fucking job. You're gonna get your fucking coin and you're gonna get the fuck out. You think you're worthy of more than what you are? Show me. And it goes to say, especially those who work under contract. Yeah, you thought you were gonna get something out of it, but you ended up fucking yourself over because you know damn well that what you thought you were gonna be fucking reigning in, you thought you were gonna get all that wealth. Ha! You got me fucked up. You coming over here with that bullshit? I probably would have gave you a little bit more if you didn't fucking try and bring some shit to me. You know? What's with this child of science? What's with this dark? Ooh. And I had to pick it up like that too. Fucking Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, see, because listening to some people, a whole bunch of rumors and a whole bunch of lies and shit got this person dealing with a bunch of burdens. Now, what do you expect to grow when you're not happy when you're working? You thought you were gonna get more when you agreed on one thing. Hello? And you're getting yelled at because it's not done right, or you're making complaints and it's not working for you, because that's what it's saying all right here. How are you going to look at yourself as a muse when you keep putting yourself in a Five of Pentacles? If you cannot be comfortable with what is inside of your cup, if you can't forgive yourself and forgive others as you do yourself, what makes you think you're going to get shit done? You little asshole, will fucking kick your ass if you knock down the phone. That's the only stand I got with the camera on it. Ay, ay, ay. You're killing me, Smalls. What else? What else? Let's see what Yggdrasil has to say. Yeah, see, alright, there has to be a sort of meeting, like an intervention. That's what I'm getting. If you're a business owner, I feel like, yeah, you have to understand what it's like to be creative whenever you're dealing with, you know, something you're not familiar with. And if you take a risk and actually sacrifice what it is that needs to be done, if you're not risking yourself to get it and perfect it, then what are you doing? God, this is too many cards, bro. I only need 5. This is 8. Wait. Oh. Because on one part of the spectrum, if you understand what it's like in your past situation, whatever it is revolving in your past doesn't mean shit no more. It's pretty much creating an impact for your struggles. And if your past ends up coming back around, it means you need to get a sense of reflection and face this conflict in order for you to gain an opportunity to grow. Now, if you work hard in the sun and you bitch when you're the last one to get your pay, what makes you think you're going to get any sort of opportunity whatsoever? Huh? Because now you are only drowning inside of your own darkness, inside of your own fog. It's nobody else's but your own. I'm also looking at these cups, and just like this king of cups is looking at this man right here, he's like, look, I could have given you a little bit more of an opportunity if you didn't listen to these fucking idiots over here. If you were to get an understanding of why I did this, it, it, it's for you to realize, look, you gotta walk in forgiveness. You aren't able to forgive yourself because you bitch too much about whatever it is that you want to bitch about. Why else do you think you're not getting any opportunities? Huh? Express. Don't hold back from saying shit. That's all I gotta say right now. Don't hold back from saying shit because you gotta reflect to see the shit. And if there is some sort of work meeting going on, it means you gotta pay attention to that shit. If you know you're doing if you know what you are doing is good, then don't fucking worry about it. If you're innocent through it all, there's no reason for you to worry about it. Now, if you worry too much and you're so stuck in your head for you to even watch a complete video of mine, that's your own fucking problem. That's you hating outside of the club and not getting in type shit. 33, 33. How you gonna hate from outside of the club you can't even get in? Makes no sense. I'm about to eat some cold more. I'm fucking hungry. These cats keep trying to eat it. Ugh. Yeah, see, reconsider. Now is not the time to. If you're thinking about bitching, yeah, like I fucking said. Alright, remember, your highest ideals is the cooperation to perfect, resulting from the fairness shown by decisions about the rules of reconsidering that now is not the time to get it out in the world. If you're gonna be bitching all your life, people are gonna be bitching at you for the rest of your life. Be realistic about what it is that you're going through, what you're dealing with. You gotta come up with some real ass expectations. Because if you got no expectations for shit, what makes you think anyone? I don't. You know, the moon mirrors the sun, so we can see at night, which means we can't hide whatsoever. Let's see. Some advice. Yeah. An unusual example of looking a different way of looking at this unexpected change. Okay, Uranus and the South Node. Now is not the time to reconsider what it is that you're gonna do. If you're gonna yell at a bitch, don't yell at a bitch. Because brother. Yeah, see Mercury, the awareness of many thoughts about or from many words. Because people can use shit out of context. Yeah, see resurrect, do or die. You must get the heart of your faith, hidden tendencies. Yeah, it's revolving around partnerships. If you keep cussing, if you like keep bitching at your coworker because whatever reason, it could be some stupid shit, then they just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. Next thing you know, someone's gonna come around and is gonna help them change it. Oh, excuse me. So what is this unexpected change? I just see the Three of Cups and the Four of Cups. Oh, someone feels isolated from a group. What is this unexpected change? Yeah, see, Five of Cups. What am I saying? If you feel isolated from a group, it's because they don't want you there. Yeah, but realize that you the OG and they're just a page. You ain't gotta. You don't have to argue with stupid ass people. Yeah, see, now is not the time to, because then they'll hold a grudge against you. They'll be so fucking stupid. Yeah, see, justice. What do you think is gonna happen to you? Your justice is gonna be a conflict if you fucking tell them shit. Yeah, see, the awareness of. Think about what the emperor would say. as that guy did, 4004, as that man did to one of the workers who thought that they were going to get more. Yeah, see, Pisces, spirituality to ultimately experience. Trusting your psychic knowledge and resulting the indecision of or about. And that right there is pretty much saying some sort of deceptions. Okay, what are you sensing with the moon here? What is your subconscious telling you when you're sleeping? And I am going to tell you this: I had a dream last night of a man or a woman. It was a human figure that kept trying to rub their hand against mine and wanted me to grab it. Like, what the fuck do you want me to grab your hand for? Hello? I understand that it's like someone is trying to hold onto your energy as much as they possibly can, but they're not sure how they can. Because it was a weird ass dream. Oh. Ah, wow. Yeah, see, someone has to resurrect their own strength. And they have hidden tendencies towards you that you already know about this because I told you about this. Whoever it is that you're dealing with. Well, it said something about marriage earlier, so if it is revolving around a marriage, you gotta let this bitch know. You're letting me down. I can't keep going down with you. And there shouldn't be anybody controlling your life but your own. You shouldn't care about what people are thinking about you. Care about what you can do for them. Hello? Like I mentioned earlier, if you can't serve yourself a good plate of food, what are you serving other people? Because I'm sure as hell I'm not going to put rat poison in my own food just to serve it to someone else. I'm not going to fucking, um, and I shouldn't even have a reversal. This deck doesn't have reversals. That strength in reverse is giving me someone could care less. It says do or die, they could die. 4411, like, you gonna give me this shit pay? You know what? Fuck you. You're not worthy of shit. Why the fuck I work for you, you worthless ass? You know, I could already hear it. Well, you agree. And contract is over, so you got what you got. Now get the fuck out. Now let's say if you didn't get what you get. Let's say if this contract was promised a bonus. Bonuses, like A company hiring you from out of state for you to stay there and for you to try and have a new life. Well, how are you going to have a new life if they want to pay you to shut the fuck up? Okay? They want to pay you for you to be a drone. They can care less if you can help your community out. Because one thing about work, if it's 5 minutes away from your home, even if it's 15 minutes away from your home, that is still your fucking community. Okay, that could be one of your fucking neighbors walking into your store to, get some bread, get some cuts of meat, you know, and it's fun. It's very, very much so fun because people could care less about who they can come across. Yeah, see the future. Oh, the present. And one thing that I can tell you that I witnessed today is that someone went to go complain about my department, and I was there. I was looking at them. I was like, I'm right here. I'm waiting for somebody to show up because somebody showed up. They they were probably talking their shit. They realized what they did when they see me because I was there waiting for them. Don't say to people that they have shit customer service when they're doing their best. Because what they're going to see is not going to be the same as what they are being told. Yeah, see? And it don't matter whether you're a man or a woman, a dog or a cat. If you don't know what genuine love is, what makes you think you understand what your own senses of being is? Because it's having that feminine intellect. As it, if you're a divine feminine, you have to understand what it is to have this strength. You got to be an empress somehow or some way. There's an emperor right here. What happened? What happened? There's an emperor right here who knows what love is. Fertility and sexuality, it says. Many thoughts about or from. It's like, understand the red flags because people have the worst intentions for you and they don't even understand why they have these intentions for you until they actually do it. Oh, there's the kitty. What are you doing? You want to do a reading with me too? Which other one? That's empty. All you need to do is get the fuck off. Yes. Yes. Thank God. Alright, get out. Ooh, she doesn't know her. No. But like I said, what is your subconscious telling you to do? Especially when you are in these overwhelming situations or in these large institutions, as opposed to, working in a factory or working in like, for example, the vineyards, working in the fields, working at a grocery store. anywhere in general. You're going to be working with a good amount of people, and you're going to be dealing with a good amount of people. So if you're unable to handle that shit on your own, then you're what makes you think you can handle anybody else? If nobody is willing to put in the work, don't be that person to be like, well, why should I do it? Well, it's not complaining if you're giving the person some advice, and if they don't like that advice, then hey, and if you have to show it to them in a certain type of way, or you got to tell them in a certain type of way, they have to get that understanding. Look, I'm not fucking playing around, because what's happening in the current moment is unexpected change. You need to get old. You need to get old. You need to get old. Okay. I'm going to end this off with one last. I think I might do a Celtic cross. What is it that you collective? What is it that you should do? Okay. What is it about my collective and their journey? Tell me. Tell me. What happened? Oh, you're on the keyboard. Hey, you asshole. What the hell is your problem? She loves when I do this. It gives her like a brain gasm. Hey, don't you bite that fucking wire. So we got the King of Peppermills, which is the King of Wands energy. Like I mentioned, an entrepreneur has to learn how to manifest using their intuition, learning how to use their subconscious. Any sort of dreams that they're having at night, they got to use that to their own advantage. What if it makes sense when they say follow your dreams? Actually, follow. Don't you fucking fast. I'm fat too, but no, you like. Okay. I was told pick and choose your battles today, because stuff revolving around the work setting isn't actually making any sense either. So pick and choose your battles wisely, and make sure it's worthy of fighting for. Because if it's not worthy of fighting for, why are you fighting for it? Let's see, Celtic cross. Ooh. So that King of Cups from earlier. I feel like he was told things. Yeah, see, he was told things by people, by animals, I should say. He was told by a bunch of animals who he thought were friends. that, if you do this for me, I'll be able to give you this, that, and the third. But then they didn't even give you what they promised. Quit showing your booty hole on the camera. Come on, get out. Having to use your intuition, it's like you'll be able to sit in your own throne and nobody's going to be able to fuck with it, because if they do, it'll be like, yeah, see, on the outside spectrum, it's the fact that there is someone who could be in the same sex relationship, but this relationship is going to grow. Okay? There is going to be a marriage that will change the entire generation of man. And this, okay, I'm going to read it to you again. Okay? Moses allowed you to divorce your wives. The Pharisees asked, why then did Moses give a command for a man to divorce his wife by giving her divorce papers? Jesus answered, Moses followed. Moses allowed you to divorce your wives because you refused to accept God's teaching. But divorce was not allowed in the beginning. I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife and marries another woman is guilty of adultery. The only reason for a man to divorce his wife is if his wife has sexual relations with another man. The followers said to him, if that is the only reason a man can divorce his wife, it is better not to marry. Jesus answered, not everyone can accept this teaching, but God has made some able to accept it. Do you hear? Not everyone can accept this teaching, but God has made some able to accept it. There are different reasons why some men cannot marry. Some men were born without the ability to become fathers. You hear that? Some men were born without the ability to become fathers. Others were made that way later in life by other people. And some men have given up marriage because of the kingdom of heaven. But the person who can marry should accept this teaching about marriage. Okay? What did he say? Moses allowed you to divorce your wives because you refused to accept God's teaching. But divorce was not allowed in the beginning. I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife and marries another woman is guilty of adultery. The only reason for a man to divorce his wife is if his wife has sexual relations with another man. The follower said to him, if that is the only reason a man can divorce his wife, it is better not to marry. Jesus answered, not everyone can accept this teaching, but God has made some able to accept it. Okay? Okay? This Queen of Wands right here is giving me side bitch energy. You know? Oh no, don't take me out into the public. They'll fucking see me. They'll see me. Oh my goodness, I'm popping my pussy around 9 flamingos. Like, yeah, see? And like I said, some men aren't able to become fathers. Why? Because it could be a potential same sex relationship. Hello? And like I said, Four of Wands, marriage, a certain celebration. Mm, mm. So, whatever this side bitch was telling this King of Cups was so confused that they had to use their intuition or go to the, you know how in Alice in Wonderland with that caterpillar. Who are you? You ever listen to that song by Billy Joel, The Stranger? Everyone likes to put on the stranger's mask instead of their own. Even Elvis Presley said, "You're the devil in disguise." You know? And that's what it's like being in an environment around fucking idiots. You see that porcupine? That porcupine is that side bitch be like, look, jump off this cliff and I'll give you $100. And his dumbass really right there contemplating, I could use that 100 right now. Oh, stupid ass. And that's the same one right here. Lost and shit because he didn't get his $100. You see? Let me see if I can pull it up again. Because that goes with this shit right here too. He says, when the workers who were hired, at the end of the day, the owner of the vineyard said to the boss of all the workers, call the workers and pay them. Start with the last people I hired and end with those I hired first. When the workers who were hired at 5 o'clock came to get their pay, each received 1 coin. When the workers who were hired first came to get their pay, they thought they would be paid more than the others, but each one of them also received 1 coin. When they got their coin, they complained to the man who owned the land. They said, those people were hired last and worked only 1 hour, but you paid them the same as you paid us, who worked hard all day in the hot sun. Okay? That sounds like that side bitch. Now, this has to be you. But the man who owned the vineyard said to one of those workers, friend, I am being fair to you. You agreed to work for 1 coin, so take your pay and go. I want to give the man who was hired last the same pay that I gave you. I can do what I want with my own money. Are you jealous because I am good to those people? So those who are last now will someday be first, and those who were first now will someday be last. And I had got a message earlier. We are not here to complain and bitch about shit. We are here to encourage others to go through things. Experience, you know? Yeah. Well, I hope that makes sense because whoever is confusing this person right here, obviously they went from a wheel of fortune to blinding them own selves because they fucking listened to some other people thinking that they were gonna get the same shit, you know? That's what happens when someone spreads a rumor and they start thinking, oh, we're gonna get more because we work more. No, you're gonna get the same as everyone else. Like if I'm not gonna be if I can't be fair to these people either, why should I be fair to you? Each got a coin. Everybody got their paycheck. You got your paycheck too. Yeah, see, don't fucking you got your paycheck. They got their paycheck too. Just because you agreed to something and you thought you were gonna earn more, no. That right there is a spiritual agreement. Whether you worked 8 hours for the same pay for working 8 hours with the same pay of another person who only worked one, Sounds a fair deal because you agreed to work for that one coin. Now, if you're not working, you're not deserving of nothing. But I believe that is all that I have for today because, yeah, bitches. Majority of some of y'all be. I hope y'all stay safe, stay blessed, stay well, stay happy. Remember, you are loved and will always be loved if you love yourself. Trust me on that one. 'Cause if you don't love yourself, what makes you think people are actually going to give a shit about you? You gotta love your neighbor like you love yourself. If you don't love yourself, then what makes you think you can love anyone else? Everyone's gonna be loving everybody else besides you because you don't care about you. Sacrifice yourself, and maybe people will actually give a shit. Huh?